Hey there, fellow marketeers, Mark here, and today we're here in London, England, and today we're going to talk about our grand strategies, these big overall ideas of how a business will change. You know, what's our overall idea of what we want to do? And for businesses, they're kind of like people. I can get bigger, right? I could get smaller if I worked hard, of course, and of course some people just want to stabilize, and that's what businesses kind of do. Sometimes we're like, hey, I want to grow, right? I want to get bigger, I want to make more money, I want to sell more products, things like that. Other times we might think, you know what, I'm happy where I'm at. I'm a local pub. I've got my normal customers coming in. I don't want to get packed all the time. I just want to have my nice normal revenue stream. I don't want to grow bigger, but I don't want to get smaller. And that's another thing, is sometimes you have to have strategies to get smaller. Because if we're in bad economic times, you got to make cuts. What products do we get rid of? Who do we have to downsize? Things like that. There's these big overall strategies that companies have to think about, okay? So if we're thinking about different growth strategies, okay? Now, if you're going to get bigger, yeah, I want to sell more products. I want to do more stuff. Well, there's two ways you can do it. One, you can do what's called diversification, and that's where you kind of go outside and maybe buy a new company to get bigger that way. So for example, Google, they wanted to get bigger into video, so they bought YouTube. They diversified that way, right? You can do that. Or if you're an alarm system company, you know, a lot of them are very small companies, and the only way they can grow into new markets is sometimes to buy the alarm system company in another city. So you can do the diversification kind of stuff to grow that way. Also, probably what people mostly think of though when they want to grow is they want to do internal growth or expansion. So we want to sell maybe more products or more product lines, okay? So we might think it's like, what else could we sell? So, you know, Coke had Coke, and then they had Diet Coke and Coke Zero Sugar, then they had Sprite, Fanta in all the different colors. They come up with all these new things to grow. That's why Fanta seems to have a new color every summer. So trying to figure out is how can we grow, okay? So you have those kind of strategies. But on the other side of it, sometimes you might be in an industry where it's saturated. There's no growth really. All I'm doing is trying to fight off my competition to maintain my 30% market share. So think about it, for a Ford or a Toyota, look, we've got our market share. I don't want to lose it to a Tesla or a Fiat or something like that. What's my strategy going to be? Because some companies don't realize that, look, if you're not going to make a stabilization strategy, you might lose customers just like that. I mean, Nokia was the biggest leader in the world in mobile phones, and now they're basically nothing. If they maybe would have had a stabilization strategy, hey, how do we just at least maintain our 30% market share, and then we can figure out how to grow later. You got to think about these things. A local bar, like I said before, maybe they don't want to have it so there's a line out the door every night. Look, I'm running my own bar. It's Mark's Pub. I want to have my normal clients. I want to make a nice little living. I don't want to have 19 bars, okay? And I don't want to shut down. I just want to have a nice, stable life. So what am I going to do? What are my business strategies going to be to have a stabilized business model? So you'll have that kind of strategy. And then of companies, of course, things don't always go right. We have to go smaller, right? We got to get smaller. Or what we call is retrenchment, okay? And if in the retrenchment, there's different ways we might do it. You know, sometimes companies do go out of business, so you liquidate the whole company. You know, like going out of business, everything must go. You do have that. But hopefully we don't get to that point. Sometimes we want to divest, maybe sell off a part of our company. Like, look, I can't afford this anymore. I'm going to sell this part off. So I'm going to, you know, Ford's like, I can't deal with the Jaguar stuff anymore. So they sold off their Jaguar division. They divested that out. They sold it off. And so they got smaller that way. And then of course there's the downsizing way where you're getting rid of your employees and stuff like that. You do have those things, and they're all part of a strategy. And for a business, you really have to figure out what it is your overall grand strategy is. Are we trying to get bigger? Are we trying to get smaller? Or are we just trying to maintain where we're at to maintain our market share? So I hope this helps you know kind of the basic overall grand strategies that businesses can have. If you want to learn more about business and marketing, please do click that subscribe button, and you have more business videos coming your way. Bye from London.